actually, listening back to them, I liked some sounds I did more than I thought. Like this. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I watched some videos back, and yesterday, or actually, I may upload this pretty fast, so perhaps I'm still gonna reach my imaginary quota, my personal quota of 2 videos a day. But anyway, if I don't, then yesterday I only uploaded 1 video, and that was because I didn't like the other one I recorded. There were some good moments in it, but overall it was a bit of, it was a bit slow. And then I went back and I watched some other videos, and I found 2. I found a couple of problems, and I'm gonna leave all of them on except for 2, which I made private, because they just didn't feel right. They didn't meet my criteria for a good video, simply put. And the problem with, I wanted to do basically in this video what George Lucas did with his Star Wars trilogy, but better. I want to remake it, or I want to remake this one video, and it was like 2 videos, the free thoughts and the clear thoughts videos that I kind of didn't like, first of all, yeah, the audio quality in all of the older ones is it's too compressed because I didn't have a good cable. Now I have a great cable. I bought a new one actually today. It came, via the postman. The postman brought me the cable. He was a bit pissed, I thought, because I didn't answer the door quickly enough. He woke me up again. I should have been pissed, but I wasn't. I was happy that the cable was here because it's so much better. In any case, I didn't like the videos because, yeah, I'm in the groove now more. I like the new videos I make way better. But also, oh my god. Anyway, yeah, I like I'm in the groove more. But also, I wanted to make a couple of points, and I don't think, I made the point. And the first video, for example, is one that YouTube, especially or I think also Rumble and stuff, advertises the most. So I thought, that's I don't want that to be the case for this, because I'm not happy with it. I watched it and I thought, yeah, there are a couple of good things in it, but overall it's a bit boring. So I wanna just reiterate the point of basically this channel, which is what I did in those 2 videos, only better this time. Okay, it's already way better, even with me eating my own beard. So, yeah, the point about free thoughts was I don't want to second guess myself all the time when I'm thinking, and I think this is what's going on in the world right now for basically every subject, and I brought some up, and this is what I talked about in this video. I brought some up that I don't actually want to bring up, but I want to be still able to think about them. So I want to be able to mention them, and then wrap them up in a nice way without pushing you in a direction, So when I fail at that, I'm sorry, but I do my best. I'm just human as well. Well, I'm also pretty magical, but things can agenda, or I mean, I guess I have some sort of a message, or I guess what I wish to achieve in a way is to make light of the situation, of the overall situation. I can't make light of some of the subject because I mean, I don't even have to bring them up. That was sort of also the point of the videos. I don't have to bring them up really, but I wanna basically, the overarching theme is this groupthink mentality. This sort of are you team A, team B, red, blue, yellow, green, whatever, and I was questioning that, because if you allow yourself to think freely, like really go places for the most difficult of subjects, you will very quickly realize that it's more difficult than you think. And, even, yeah, way more than you think. And that everyone's coming from somewhere and has a little bit of the truth. So, overall, I think I just want to push you into that mindset, basically. But not push, just nudge, because push is already, it's too, like, don't do this, I don't know, I don't resonate with that when I hear that, when people tell me, exactly what I should be allowed to do or should, I don't know, it's not that easy, it's, I don't know. Oh my god, my beard is crazy today. But yeah, I didn't talk about that much more. I just talked slower, cause I don't know. To be honest, I was sort of getting out of dark place. I don't want to call it that, but I wasn't doing so good, and I think you could tell a bit at the because I was unsure of. I don't even know. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but I wasn't happy with the video. Sometimes it just doesn't jive. It doesn't. There's no. Yeah, it doesn't make me feel good. What can I say? And yeah, that's basically it. That's the criteria. So, but yeah, this concept, I think, because everyone's so tied up in language and what they're allowed to say or what they aren't allowed to say, especially on platforms like YouTube, I think that does something to your thought as well. You stop yourself thinking about certain things. I mean, as a creator, but also, I think also just in general when talking to people. I think, yeah, you don't have, again, I don't want to bring up difficult subjects all the time, but if I nudge at one, it shouldn't be immediately condemned for that, or, because, again, I don't want to drive you in a certain direction. I mean, on the other hand, I made a video about fluoride in toothpaste, and I have a pretty clear stance on that, but still, I make it sort of light and fun, and you don't have to buy what I say, and I think you can feel that when you watch the video, you can feel that I don't want to persuade you. Is that alright? I think, yeah. I think you can feel that, I don't want to push you. I just want to nudge, and you make up your own mind. That's basically what I want to nudge you towards. Like, just look at it. If you have a very firm opinion and like a strict mindset of something, I just want to keep that mindset. But if you hear something different, just listen for a bit. It doesn't hurt. It's not. Yeah, something like on a difficult subject, something can hit you on the wrong spot and just make you angry because you feel very strongly about it, but you can't say why exactly. So I think, yeah, that's why it helps to just listen to the other part, and then, well, you can still start, your standpoint is valid, and I get it that it's tough. I get it. I mean, for example, a smaller, lower tier problem would be, I love this movie, and then someone comes in and, you go out of the cinema and you overhear someone saying, oh, that was so stupid, this didn't make sense, and blah blah blah. And in your mind, your mind is racing like, what do you mean this didn't make sense? Of course that made sense if you didn't go out of the cinemas to get another bucket of popcorn, you wouldn't have missed that scene, and whatever, or whatever it is. Already you're boiling up with all of this stuff, but you have to, okay, but that's probably not the best example, because you don't need to instigate, a confrontation there at all. It's not like but I heard dogs. Did you hear the dogs? Whatever. But you get what I'm saying, right? That's sort of the whole deal with with the voice I wanna get out, look at it again, if you really think it's that clear cut, and try look at the subject again and just make sure, if there's another whatever, another, even if it's like clearly, there are clearly wrong things in the world. I had that discussion also. Like, is there any truth in the world? Spoiler alert, yes there is. There is a truth, and we're all, that's, I don't even think that's, if I trigger you with that, I don't get it. We're all, of course, not all knowing, and we don't all have the truth, but what we are seeking is definitely like, we get a little bit better, and what is that scale? It's on that scale of truth, like, now we know a little bit more, now we forget it maybe a bit more to understand another, like, oh, it branches out, look at that, it's crazy, like, it gets more complicated, but still, of course, there's a truth, yeah, I understand this can get very philosophical to, even dial down on this one word, but I would say yes, there's just let's go with this, there is a truth in the world, even though, yeah, I think we're like scratching on the surface and like, oh look, the paint comes off, what does that mean, it's like, that's my opinion. By the way, I don't actually like saying that, oh, that's just my opinion, and I don't like to reiterate that all the time, I guess, yeah, I guess but that goes to the point of these free thoughts. Just allow yourself to go into crazy places sometimes, and or you don't have to if you don't like to, but for me that was important, and that's why I did this thing with, I have it on YouTube and on Rumble, and apparently, Rumble is less strict about certain words, because I don't want to, if I curse, I curse, if I again nudge at a certain subject that may be difficult, but wrap it up nicely, in a sort of comedic way, or, yeah, if I get a truth, a little bit of that truth paint, then that's a good thing, and in the context the context should be taken into account. Anyway, I'm talking about more like monetization stuff, and that's not really, it's just really this phenomenon that you feel tongue-tied. I had this in the COVID, when it started, I actually felt this, and I also have this in another video, I think, but I had this, it felt difficult to talk, and I think that's what Dave Chappelle said in this SNL monologue. That's also like weirdly understand where a certain extreme statement came from, to kind of, okay, let's meet halfway to sort of resolve it, and I'll sort of, yeah, let's push him away further and sort of prove his point in that way, Not really, but for him, anyway. But yeah, that's a good example of, people again just being so instantly like, no, that's right, or yeah, that's totally wrong, that's totally true, whatever. Like, in a way, with this, I don't know, I made that example in the other video. Like, I always think of that Twilight movie, and these two guys, I still don't know how they're called. And you had these fan base that was split between, oh, she should marry him, she should marry Jacob or Jacob, whatever his name was. And yeah, I thought, I mean, in that context, it's fun and harmless, but their mentality is really harmful for discourse and in turn for your mind, because you sort of, yeah, you start second guessing yourself. Oh, am I crazy because I thought that? No, calm down, you just thought it. Go there, let yourself go there, see how it feels, come back, take that experience on, oh, that didn't feel good when I said that, oh, that doesn't make sense to me, and then, okay, drop it, done, but that is still, yeah, it's important to do, I think, on a certain level. And you don't actually, I think we're all way too wrapped up in way too many things. So, yeah. And I don't want to bother you with that, and that's why I did this update. Because I thought the older videos did that a little bit, like, I was a bit too aggressive with that on a very low-key, bad cable quality